Welcome back. Every year, the New Jersey Athletic Conference holds a contest called Cans Across the Conference. It is considered a friendly competition among the conference's 10 universities. It is essentially a can drive. The objective is for the student athletes to collect the most canned goods possible. The collection is then given to a local food banks and various charities around New Jersey. For 3 consecutive years, Rowan University has collected the most cans. Last year's number reached 2,758 cans, over 500 more than the next closest school. Rowan looks to further their streak and will collect cans at the men's and women's basketball games against Rutgers-Camden on Wednesday, November 28th. Come out and support the cause and, of course, the Rowan Profs basketball teams. For each can donated, individuals will receive a raffle ticket for a chance to win some great prizes. The drawing will be held during halftime at the men's game. The women's tip-off is at 6 p.m., followed by the men's at 8 p.m.
The Rowan men's ice hockey team continues their winning streak with a 5-2 defeat over their longtime rivals, the Rider Broncs. There is one thing missing at the Profs home game on Saturday, and that was Coach John Caulfield, who was benched for this matchup. During the October 13th game against Temple University, forward Alex Pelosi started a brawl on the ice that turned into a 6-on-6 battle royale, including both goalies. Among the punishment was Coach Caulfield's suspension of their first league game, which was Saturday against Rider University. But the show must go on, and that it did. Freshman forward Alec Nikolai contributed to the Profs win with an impressive 2 goals. This game advances Rowan's record 13-1.
The men's ice hockey team was not so lucky in their matchup against St. Joe's University. The Rowan Profs and the St. Joe's Hawks duked it out in a game the Profs should have taken. They outshot the Hawks 61-38, shutting out St. Joe's until the third period. In the third, the score was 3-0, which turned into a tie after the Hawks scored 3 unanswered goals to send the game into overtime. Nerves raced as Rowan's third-string goalie, Michael DeFilippis, was put in goal. After a cross-checking penalty against Rowan's defenseman A.J. Zakowski, the Hawks had a power play. 2 minutes and 26 seconds into the overtime during that power play, St. Joe's forward Roger Bokas ended the game. This match changes Rowan's record to 3-1 and 0-1 due to the overtime loss.
The men's basketball team opened their season on a high note at the Gettysburg Tip-Off Tournament. In the first round, the Profs topped Kenyon College by a score of 80-71. Rich McNamara paced the Profs with 26 points. He hit a game-high with 10 foul shots. Brendan Cox added 16 points and 16 rebounds. Jason Rosenberg recorded 15 points and a team-high 7 assists. In the championship game, Rowan had no problem defeating Gettysburg College. The Profs won 71-47. Once again, McNamara led the way with 14 points. 4 other Profs recorded double-digit scoring figures. Rosenberg registered a double-double with 11 points and 10 assists. Rowan shot an impressive 50.8% from the field in the final game.
The men's basketball team topped Montclair State 73-71 in a hard-fought in-conference game. It was a back-and-forth contest that was not decided until the final seconds of the game. The Profs trailed 71-70 with 45 seconds remaining, and the Redhawks were inbounding the ball with destiny in their hands. Brendan Cox came up with a huge steal, and Rowan called a timeout to set up the game-winning play. With 2 seconds remaining, Matt Whitworth nailed a 3-pointer to give the Profs a thrilling victory. The scoring was eventually evenly distributed as Cox, Jason Rosenberg, Dan Brogan, and Whitworth all had 12 points. Cox led the team in rebounds with 8, and Rosenberg tallied a team-high 9 assists.
Back to Rosenberg, top the key, 7 seconds left to go. Folks, this here comes down to the last play. Rosenberg to Whitworth from long downtown. Oh! He makes a three, a risky shot, and sometimes a better shot off the ground. You think, what is he doing? But it is Matt Whitworth making three-pointer to put him up 2 points with 2 seconds left to go.
Rowan football made it to the NCAA Division III tournament and earned themselves a first-round matchup with Salisbury University. In this first-round contest, quarterback Paul Hammersma threw for 155 yards and a 2-yard touchdown pass to tight end Chris Garcia in his first collegiate start. Running back Keith Corcoran also tacked on 68 yards on 14 carries. The star defensive player of the game for Rowan was linebacker Dominic Caruso, who recorded a game-high of 12 total tackles as well as a forced fumble. However, the valiant effort by the defense was not enough as Rowan's offense just could not seem to get anything going. The Salisbury defense shut down the Rowan Profs en route to a 17-9 win, ending the Rowan season. Although it ended with a disappointing first-round exit, the Profs still did finish the season 7-3, and it was also their first tournament bid since 2006. When we come back, we will discuss football, men's basketball, and hockey. So stay tuned for Rowan Roundtable on All Access with the Profs.